and it's now time for our Live in It segment. And this morning we are talking bridal showers. Now, baby showers are a way of celebrating the pending or recent birth of a child. So one might think that it would be an equivalent of an outdooring ceremony. But what we are looking at this morning is whether or not this is part of the Ghanaian culture or we are just copying blindly.
Party girls, don't get hurt,
Gestation and childbirth is something most women and families adore. Hence, it comes with ceremonies like outdooring in our local parlance or baby shower, which is usually celebrated in the Western world. The United States is noted for this celebration. Some baby showers that got media attention were that of reality star Kim Kardashian and former Playboy girl next door star Kendra Basket. A baby shower is seen as a way to celebrate the pending or recent birth of a child by presenting gifts to the mother at a party. Pink or blue is used depending on the sex of the baby. Where the sex of the baby is not yet known, it becomes an opportune time to break the news, as derived from the term shower, meaning showering the mother with gifts. The mother is presented with items she would need after delivery, such as baby clothes and diapers. For this reason, baby showers are usually organized by friends to prevent the notion that the family is begging for gifts. There is the cutting of cake and partying as well. Originally, baby showers were done only for the family's first child and only women were invited. But other baby showers center on the father too. In this case, a diaper party is organized for the father to be, as is the practice in the United Kingdom. So, is our traditional outdooring not our own form of a baby shower? After all, the Chinese have their baby shower, Manue, a month after the birth of the child, which is no different from most cultures in Ghana.
Right, so my guest this morning is Mariama Igala. She's an event planner from Sensations, and she'll tell us all about baby showers. Good morning, Mariama.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning. So let's talk bridal showers actually. Not Is it bridal showers or baby showers? Okay. Yeah. So what exactly is a baby shower? When we say baby shower, what does that mean?
Okay, so a baby shower is like a celebration for the pending birth of a child. It usually focuses on the mother-to-be and the unborn child. So where families, friends, close relatives gather and then they give out gifts and they celebrate the mom-to-be, the expectant mother.
Okay, but isn't that kind of similar to what we know as outdoorings? Doesn't it serve the same purpose to celebrate the birth of a child? You bring gifts, you celebrate with the family. Why do we need a baby shower?
Okay, now the baby shower is different from the birth of the outdooring of the child, because in our tradition it's usually the naming. With the outdooring ceremony, the baby is present, but with the baby shower, mostly the baby is unborn. So it has to do more with the expectant mother, give out gifts. But with the outdooring ceremony, the baby is present and everything is solely focused on the baby, not the
So this one is
mother.
to celebrate the pending or the coming to being of that child.
Okay,
Okay, so what goes into planning a baby shower?
Well, planning a baby shower, usually the mother, sometimes the expectant mother is involved, sometimes it's a surprise. So the friends come together, they get gifts, they invite guests.
Also, it's not something that is planned by the expectant mother?
No. Usually it's planned by her close relatives or her friends. So
what about the husband? Can the husband
the husband can be involved, but it's more of a women's kind of thing. Yes. So what happens is they come up with different games. They have all sorts of activities that they play. It's calming the anxiety of the expectant mother, because labor is quite tough, so then she's really anxious, oh my god, especially with first time mothers. So yes, this is all the games play, they sort of ease her stress, sort of calm her nerves.
Another thing that is very key when it comes to baby showers is the presenting of gifts. The guests bring presents.
Yes.
And we're being told that when it comes to baby showers, the mother or the expectant mother actually gives out a list of gifts that she would want. Now, this morning when we were talking about it in our intro, Nanaba had a little bit of a problem with that. She said she doesn't attend any baby showers at all because she doesn't see why you should force onto her what gift she should give you. Yeah. So can you explain to us why they would give us a list? Why can't you just, I mean, a gift is something that should come from the heart, something that you want to give to your friend or whatever. So why should they give us a list of what you want me to give you?
Yes, you're right, Sandra, because usually they even say they don't want any gifts, they want money. I think the reason for this is because the child is unborn. We don't, and usually some know the sex, some don't know the sex, and the gifts they would like the gifts to fall in place with the gender of the child. Also, you know, the different babies, especially babies are very delicate. They have all sorts of, maybe you buy a typical type of diaper and it's not working for the baby. You know, they're very sort of a bit sentimental to when it comes to getting gifts from people. Rather take money. So yes, so people rather would tell you what that you should bring them than bringing them like a whole pack of diapers or baby clothes.
Or is it? Could it also be because maybe they don't want to get a whole load of things that somebody else has brought? Maybe she doesn't want to have 3 people bring a walker. Is it what's called a walker or something? Walker, so then, if you know you're going to bring a walker, you tell her, and then so that the next person doesn't bring it. Is that how it works?
Yes, something like that. But then, you know, a lot of times we're a bit superstitious. So, oh, this dress, where is it coming from? No, they'd rather take money. They'd rather take money as compared to...
What kind, or should I say, what class of people usually come to you to plan baby showers? Is it like just normal working class people? What kind of people in society?
You know, trends are changing, and thanks to social media, people are really they're becoming more aware of certain celebrations. So all classes of people, especially like the educated, they'll come, oh, we want to hold a baby shower for our friends. So it has to do more with those that are more exposed, but really, it's really not class.
Exactly. So that means it's not very popular or common here in Ghana. It's just for a certain set of people.
Once upon a time, nobody would care about baby showers, but now, like, oh my God, baby shower, baby shower.
Is this something we are copying blindly from the West?
I wouldn't say we're copying blindly because it actually has some importance.
Like?
Because, like I said earlier, it sort of counts it emotionally prepares the mother to be, especially with expectant, like first-time mothers, you know, because gathered at the baby shower, usually mothers, people that have kids already, you know, so they sort of advise you, they tell you what it's like, the whole labor process, and this really helps first-time mothers especially.
Is it expensive?
Well, we can plan a baby shower from 1 CD to...
1 CD, really?
So it depends on your budget, what you're willing to spend on your baby shower. Okay. And then we work within your budget.
And usually, where is it held? Where do you do it?
Okay, it's usually held at the mother-to-be's house, or if it's a surprise shower, then somewhere else, anywhere, the friend's house, or they can rent a garden, a hotel room, you know, anywhere that you can have a party. So yeah.
So as it goes, usually with parties, do you usually have themes and things like that?
Yeah, sure. Baby showers, there are a whole lot of themes, especially, I mean, there are basically 3 categories where it's a boy, it's a girl, and an unknown gender.
So what happens when it's unknown?
When it's an unknown gender, we just don't stick to the basic blue and pink colors. Okay. We have more yellow, we have purple, we have green, you know, colors that are a bit neutral. Yes.
And it's a fun event. You play games and things like that. What kind of games?
Well, there are millions of games that you can play. There's one game called My Water Broke, where we have like tiny baby dolls, and then you put them in ice. You freeze them the night before, so they're frozen. So you put it in a cup, and then when it melts, you scream, "My water broke!"
Wow, the guests have one. Yes. So when yours melt fastest,
my water broke, and then you scream. And then there's one that is called the forbidden word. So the forbidden word here is baby. Okay. So you have like necklaces with
so during the duration of the shower, you don't have to say the word baby. But that's difficult at a baby shower, and then you don't say baby.
So you have to try. Don't say the word.
And you get a prize or something.
Oh yes, you do, depending on the organizers.
So how many showers have you planned so far?
I've planned about 7. Yes.
And the mothers have been happy with all of them.
They're usually so happy. They, at that point, I think they forget they're pregnant.
Okay. So your company, Funsations, it's not just baby showers?
No, it's not just baby showers. I do kids parties, bridal showers, bachelorette parties, themed parties. So if you want to have a party, you want a Chanel theme. I see you're very fashionable, very glamorous. So we can have a designer theme, Chanel, anything, any theme party you want, from kids to adults.
Okay, and I'm guessing you're a little expensive.
No, not at all. I mean, you come to me like, oh, Mariam, I want to have a party, but this is my budget. I'm like, okay, Sandra, well, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. So it always falls within
your budget,
how much you're willing to spend.
All right. So would this be something you'd encourage expectant mothers to do? Baby showers? Would you encourage everyone to have one?
Yes, of course.
You'd recommend it?
Yes, I mean, because the gifts that come as well, it sort of offsets her financially. You know, I mean, with the money,
so it's a way of actually helping your friend.
Exactly. At the same time, you're helping her ease off, you know, preparing her emotionally for the whole labor process, you know.
Are the fathers allowed to attend?
Sure,
or is it just a girl thing?
Sure. The fathers are allowed to attend. I actually have like a medal where you wear father to be, you know. So you wear it. So,
and the expectant mothers also dress up, don't they? Is it like they wear like little tiaras?
Yeah, wear a mini tiara, and they have a mother to be sash. It's all about you and your unborn baby. It's really nice.
So it's just really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, all right then. So you heard it all. Baby showers, it's a must-have, I guess. And Mariama from Plantations says you can contact her and she'll plan something within your budget for you. So if you're expecting a baby, the in thing now is to have a baby shower. Right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Sandra, for having me on the show.
Right. So Mariama Igala from Plantations is an event planner.